And a very good afternoon, softball fans. Good evening, almost, as we get set here for the sectional semifinal in Division II. It's round 3 between these two great northern legends, the Mosinee Indians and the Medford Raiders, going head-to-head here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Weinland, Ryan Rasmussen on the production side of things. Glad to have you guys joining us today as these two teams will meet for the third time. Medford got the better of them twice, 4-3 here, and a walk-off earlier, and then 5-1 in Mosinee to clinch the conference championship. Raiders coming in 25-1 overall. Their only loss to the Splash Panthers, who are also playing in a sectional semifinal in Division 1. They're taking on Hortonville from Fire Pro Field in Plover today, as they look to make another trip to state. These two teams, talking with both coaches have agreed with me that this is a game that you could very easily make the case of that should be next week. These are two teams that probably should be playing each other in Madison, two of the very best in Division II. And I don't think anyone will argue otherwise that these are two teams that deserve to be playing on the Goodman Diamond this season. Again, Medford 25-1, Mosinee 24-4. These two teams have been incredible all season long, and the numbers bear that out. You look at Medford, they come in with a .418 batting average, 302 hits this season. They scored 253 runs. They are plus 17 walks to strikeouts this season. And, of course, in the circle, Riley Harabi, who has been phenomenal. She has started 25 of their 26 games. She's got the decision in all of them, so she's 25-1. An ERA of 1.05. Just 85 hits allowed in 146 innings, 295 strikeouts to 20 walks. Just an incredible stat line for the senior. On the other side, Mosinee, they come in with an offense just as good, .421, hitting with 325 base hits this season. They've hit 45 home runs. They've scored 323 runs in 28 games, 76 for 81 in stolen bases. They are plus 14 walks to strikeouts. And in the circle, Ava Bussey. Only 100 innings, so they've managed her innings pretty well. 92 strikeouts, a .203 earned run average, with just 18 walks allowed. As a team, Medford a 1.35 ERA, 2.13 for Mosinee. And, of course, you got the two jerseys up top. Taylor hitting .511, Peyton hitting .633. This one is we'll get set in a moment to turn things over to our public address for all of our opening ceremonies, as we will turn things over to get all of our lineups and our opening ceremonies in this sectional semifinal matchup right here on Zaleski Sports.
Batting third, playing center field, number 34, Edison Henrik. Batting fourth, playing left field, number 23, Megan Troy. Batting fifth, catching, number 14, Briley Kaiser. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 1, Emily Verhassel. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 27, Brooklyn Simonis. Field, number 31, Autumn Sawatsky. And now for your Medford Raiders. Leading us off in right field, number 2, Addison Brommer. Batting second in center field, number 13, Finley Arndt. Batting third, pitching, number 6, Riley Harabi. Batting fourth, catching, number 22, Zalia Leonard. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 5, Lainey Harabi. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 14, Ava Hardle. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, number 10, Kayla Baumgartner. Batting eighth, RDP, number 12, Tori Nix. Batting ninth at third base, number 7, Ruthie Steinman. And our defending our freedom, we ask those of you who can stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem.
I walked from my house because it's only a couple blocks.
School, Mosinee High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. The use of alcohol and nicotine is prohibited on the ground and grounds for removal.
We are moments away from first pitch here in this sectional semifinal in Division II. As they warm up, we'll take a look at the bracket and see what this section looks like. As you take a look at the two, I'm going to keep an eye as well on the Baldwin-Woodville-West Salem game to see who winner of this game will take on Thursday afternoon. That game just got underway. It's in the top of the first over in Baldwin. But with these two teams, again, third time they're meeting. The first two were thrillers. We're expecting more of the same. As it looks like Harabi will get her final warm-ups in. So again, Riley Harabi, her 26th start, 146 innings, just 85 hits allowed, 295 strikeouts to 20 walks. She's hit 6 batters. That's an earned run average of 1.05 and a whip, walks and hits per innings pitched, .760. She allows less than one base runner per inning this season, as she will face Jersley, and Henrik to get things going. So Taylor Jersley will lead things off for the 4th straight season. Hitting .511, I should say, this season. 11 home runs, 44 driven in. As our first pitch at 4:59 right now, Central Time. And it is high, ball 1. Harabi. Fouled back off the home plate umpire, and it's a ball and a strike. Memorize all of our friends at Foundation Finance. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, full-time benefits. That starts day 1. Learn more, foundationfinance.com. The 1-1 on Taylor Jersley. Fouled back. 1-2. Pretty high fences. Wind blowing right now in from center. A lot of foul a good amount of foul territory. The 1-2 from Riley Harabi coming in again. 295 strikeouts. Is fouled away. Harabi in the circle. Started every game but one. Popped her up on the infield, foul ground. Who wants it? Leonard can't find it and it drops. Zelina Leonard, the all-conference catcher, just couldn't find it. It kind of backspun toward the plate. It'll be a foul ball. Bremer Arndt Krishnevsky, the outfield for the Raiders. Steinman and Hartle on the corners. Baumgartner and Laney Harabi up the middle. Leonard doing the catching for Riley Harabi. And there's a drive into right center. In play, and that's going to be off the fence, off of Arndt. Jersley on her way to third. The throw will go all the way through. She will stop with a leadoff triple. That'll be her third triple of the season for Jersley. And Mosinee will get a runner on third to get things going for Peyton Jersley, who's had a monster year. .633 average. 62 hits, 9 home runs, 45 driven in. And she'll line one into right field, slicing. Fair ball into the corner. She'll stop at first. It'll be an RBI single, and it's 1-0 Mosinee. So the Jersleys go triple single to start things. To bring up Addie Henrik. Henrik, the center fielder, hitting .483, a team high 14 home runs and 50 driven in. That's the first 9 home run allowed by Harabi against Mosinee this year. As that'll miss for ball 1 on Henrik. The 4 runs she had allowed this year against the Indians had all been solo home runs, 2 by Henrik, 2 by Jerschley. Runner goes. Throw down to second, hits Jerschley in the back of the helmet, and now she's on her way to third. The throw from Arndt's going in. She'll dive in there safely. Stolen base, E2. Count is 1-1 on Henrik. Mosinee still in business. Ball and a strike. That one is going to be missing as well. 2 balls and a strike. Couldn't ask for a better start if you're Coach Britsky. That's in there, 2-2. Good spot there from Harabi. And Harabi's got 51 more innings than hits allowed coming in. Swing and a miss. Got that fastball by her. First strikeout of the day for Riley Harabi, number 296 on the year. Medford's all-time strikeout record holder. The game against Spasher became the first player to 700. As with Megan Troy coming to the plate, they're going to flip the outfielders. They're going to put Brommer or Krishnevsky in left. Brommer will go back to right. Resolute Express Employment. Get help finding then your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations, Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. Again, that's expresspros.com. Troy hitting .469 as she fouls that one back and out of play. That ends up under a car. Troy, .469, 3 home runs, 44 driven in. Third on the team with 45 hits on the season. That one up, 1-1. There's a drive in the deep right center. Arndt going back, looking up. See you later. Megan Troy hits a 2-run homer. And it's a 3-run first for Mosinee. Troy's 4th of the season. And for Coach Britsky, a dream start. Still just 1 out. That's been the only weakness that Harabi's had this year. In a year of dominance, Conference Player of the Year. A lock to be All-State. The only knock has been the long ball. She's got heavy velocity, but sometimes the faster it goes in, the faster it can leave. Here's Briley Kaiser. Kaiser hitting .446, a couple of home runs. She's driven in 24. She squares and drops a bunt down right to Harabi. Steps, throws it away down the line. Kaiser on her way to second. The throw is going to be late, and she's in there standing. That'll be an E1. The second error of the inning for the Raiders. Wow. So another runner in scoring position for your designated player, Payson Stoffel. Stoffel hitting .320, hit a couple of home runs against Anago, the regional final. She's got 3 home runs, 20 driven in.
There's just 2 little girls right behind you, so I don't see them backwards. Nice hot.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Hartle creeping in over at first base. Kaiser off a second. Swing and a miss. Quickly, 0-2. RBIs from Peyton Jersley and the 2-run homer from Megan Troy. That one in the dirt. Good block by Leonard back behind the plate, and it's 1-2. Okay, glad to have you joining us wherever you may be in this semifinal again. It's a tough matchup for both these teams. Still 2 games away from state. This is a game that very well could be at Goodman Diamond. Swing and a miss. Robbie gets her second punch out of the inning. 297 now on the year. That'll bring up Emily Verhasselt. Hitting .383, 16 driven in. Swing and a miss late on that riser at the shoulders, and it's 0-1. 3 runs in the inning on 3 hits. There's been 2 errors. Kaiser still over at second. That one fouled back. And it's 0-2.
But you guys have to go by Susie or Alex. You just stand by Alex for a while. No, if there's too many people here tonight.
Still 0-2
Should I go do that?
on Verhasselt.
Okay, you can receive your hot dog.
Robbie looking to get out of this inning. And she does. She gets 3 strikeouts in the inning. But Mosinee strikes for 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 1 left. The big hit, the 2-run homer by Troy. After 1/2 inning, it's Mosinee 3, and we'll get our first look at Medford in the sectional semifinal on Zaleski Sports.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Bottom half of inning number 1 here from Medford. Mosinee and Medford, as we'll get our first look at the Raider offense. Addison Brommer to lead things off against Ava Bussey. Brommer this season hitting .542. She's driven in 18. Leads the team 21. As the first one to her, she squares, takes high, ball 1. Ava Bussey in the circle, 15-2 record in 100 innings, a .203 earned run average, 92 strikeouts. That's on the outside corner, 1-1 on Brommer. Troy in left, Henrik in center, Sawitsky over in right. Strike 2 on the outside corner. For Hasselt, man's third, Simonis over at first. The Jershleys up the middle, Kaiser doing the catching. Up and away, 2-2. Ava Bussey. Back into the circle. Outside, and the count's full. Good eye that time from the senior Addison Brommer. Guess I could probably say now, alumni Addison Brommer. Congratulations to all the seniors finishing their time as that's fouled back, and we'll try it again. We're going to roll the not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Croninwetter for all of your AC and heating needs. Commercial or residential for new units or repair. Call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Croninwetter. The 3-2 is popped up to third, and that will be a foul ball. Verhassel gave a look. Just couldn't quite get there. Count remains full. Good at bat for Brommer, who's drawn 15 walks this season. That's third best on the squad. And she'll take a walk here outside. A leadoff base runner for Medford. 16th walk drawn, and Brommer, who's 21 of 23 in steals, over at first. As here's Finley Arndt. Hitting .402. She's driven in 23. Tied for the team lead with 3 triples this season. That's up. Ball 1. And 9 baseball and softball games on our network today. As there's a strike. 1-1 on Arndt. Of course, these two teams also meeting on the baseball diamond over in Mosinee. They bluff, throw back, and she's back in there standing. Pitch was a called strike. And it's 1-2. That one popped up, shallow right. Who wants it? It's Jerschley who makes the call on the catch at second base for out number 1. So with 1 down, here's Riley Harabi hitting .458, a couple of home runs. She's driven in 26. Team leader, 21 walks drawn. She had also the big hit, one of the big hits, the game over in Mosinee a couple of weeks ago. And she'll slice that one at the top of the fence and foul third base side. It's 0-1. Again, great speed over at first in the form of Brommer. Bussey wheels and delivers. Strike 2 called. Quickly 0-2 on Riley Harabi. With Zalia Leonard, the on-deck circle. Popped back behind home plate, now to play. Remains 0-2. The 0-2 on Riley Harabi. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase the high fastball. Bussey gets her first strikeout, just the 4th time this year that Harabi's been set down on strikes. So here comes Leah Leonard.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 22, Sophia Leonard.
Hitting .494, a team high, 4 home runs, and 47 runs batted in. She had the big swing in Mosinee. That one will miss. Ball 1. That one lined fair into left field, a base hit. Troy bobbles a couple of times. Brommer's on her way around. There will be no play. It'll be a double. Around to score, and it's 3-1. RBI number 48. As Paisley Reed, I should say. Paisley Reed will be the courtesy runner for the catcher. As Lainey Harabi. As Bussey will take strike one. You guys are perfect. 0-1 on Harabi. Down and away, ball and a strike. Resolute Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind roofing sunny windows that are built to last. Saving the communities from unscrupulous contractors, they guarantee quality you can trust. And that's Infinity Exteriors. That'll be up 2-1. A run is in. Reed, the runner at second, running for Leonard, who had the RBI double. 3-1. One run on one hit so far for Medford, looking to add on and chip into this deficit. Popped up, first base side, slicing out of play. Look out by the bleachers. It'll one hop. A Mosinee fan sitting in his chair. Count goes full. 3-2 on Harabi. Ava Hartnell hoping for a chance here in the first. Fouled back. We'll try it again. Been some great at-bats for the Raiders. Walk came around to score on the Leonard double.
Do you want a hamburger this time?
Popped up, first base side, slicing toward me. That'll drop foul. As they go from watching wherever you are, Wisconsin, Iowa, if you're in England or Australia. And we're still trying to get a hold of NASA to maybe get on Artemis and when they launch next. Maybe get a Zaleski Sports broadcast from the moon. As Harabi draws ball 4. Tying run aboard here for Ava Hartnell. Hartnell hitting .375. Second on the team with 31 driven in. First baseman. And after Mosinee got 3 quick ones in the first 4 batters of the game as there's a swing and a miss. Medford has answered with 1 so far and they have the tying run on. With Harabi and Reed. Inside and it's 1-1. Great crowd here. Them fans sitting all the way. The bleachers are filled. People sitting behind the outfield fence. That's all lined up. There's a swing and a miss. It's a perfect late spring, almost summer day. Wind has completely died. Swing and a miss. Bussey gets the strikeout, her second, and the inning is over. Medford answers with a run on a hit, and they left 2. After 1 complete, it is Mosinee 3 and Medford 1 in this Division II sectional semifinal on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfein Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
As we go to the top half of inning number 2, it'll be 8-9-1 for Mosinee. Simonis, Bussey, and back to Talon Jerschley. First one for Simonis, up and away, ball 1. Simonis over at first base today comes in, hitting .314, a couple of home runs and 21 driven in this year. Swing and a miss, 2-1. 3 runs on 3 hits for Mosinee in that first inning. Robbie did get 3 strikeouts. Went through and charted game by game to make sure my math was right on her strikeout totals. And there's number 4 called third as Ava Bussey jumped to the plate, hitting .227 with 8 driven in. That one up, ball 1. Convenient delivery options. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is up 2-2 on Ava Bussey. Popped up, back, and out of play behind home plate. Count remains 2-2 in this battle between the 2 pitchers. Strike 3 called, and that is strikeout number 300 for Riley Harabi this senior season. Her 4th consecutive. So go back to the top of the order with Taylon Jerschley. Jerschley tripled to... The first one is popped back and out of play by Jerschley. It's 0-1. 4 consecutive strikeouts for Harabi, 5 in the game now, through an inning and 2/3. Strike 2 called on Taylon Jerschley. The 0-2. Popped up. First base side, Hartle's got to play. And she's got the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning with a couple of strikeouts, including her number 300 on the season for Riley Harabi. An inning and a half in the books. Mosinee up 3-1 on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The cruise.
We go to the set. Him going to get loose. She's the number 2. Bussey back into the game. That's fouled. A run on 1 hit and a couple of strikeouts in the first for Bussey as that's low. Outside, 2-1. Rizzo Stevensboro Orthopedics proudly continues to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment this summer. One hops the fence. Bumgarner's going to turn on her way to third. The throw is going to be in time, and she's in there with a leadoff triple. Bang, bang, play at third. She got that foot in just ahead of the tag of her Hasselt. And Bumgarner's got her first triple of the season. And the tying run coming to the plate with Tori Nix hitting .382 with 13 driven in. As Stoffel goes to get warm as well. That one low, ball 1. Leadoff triple from Bumgarner. That's fouled back, 1-1. Nix with 29 hits this season. Swing and a miss. Late on that riser, and it's 1-2. Bussey looking for the strikeout. chopper foul toward third. Coach Burns makes the play in the third base coaching box. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. That one just missing in, 2-2. Popped up on the infield. Taylor Jersley backs up, makes the catch at short for out number 1. So 1 down for Ruthie Steinman, hitting .262. She's driven in 14. She had a couple of big hits, that one. Update as well, top of the third in Baldwin. Baldwin Woodville leads West Salem 4-0. That'll be up ball 1. Winner of that game, winner of this game will meet on Thursday. Right now the game scheduled to be in Altoona. Home of the Railroaders. That one fouled back. 1-1. Baldwin got a run in the first and 3 in the second. A couple of RBIs from their leadoff hitter, Freer. She squares, gets it down. Throw, nobody there, and they got her caught. They're going to throw to third. They got the pickle. Throw the plate, the tag, in time. 1-5-2. Fielder's choice. Simon does end up at second on the play. So Bumgarner got in the pickle long enough to allow her to reach into scoring position. Back to the top of the order we go with Brommer. Addison walked and scored back in the first inning. So still solid chance for the Raiders to get a run here. So that'll be up ball 1. That one check foul. Almost came back into fair territory. Got to be careful there, and it's 1-1. Steinman, the runner at second now, 2 outs here in the bottom half of inning number 2. Slap into center, and there is Henrik to make the catch. So the leadoff triple does not come around to score. A hit and a runner left after 2 complete. Your score remains 3-1 Mosinee on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year.
So we go to the third. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. Peyton Jersley, Eddie Henrik, Megan Troy for Mosinee. Jersley singled home a run and came around to score in the first back in her first appearance. That'll miss. Ball 1 on Peyton Jersley. Cobb fouled off the gear of Leonard. Evens things up. One and one on Peyton Jersley. Popped up, slicing third base side now to play. One and two. strike three. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 6 for Harabi. So one down for Addie Henrik. She struck out back in the first. First one on Henrik. Strike one. The outer half. That'll bounce in there. 1-1. There's a drive into left. Going back, looks like there's a play in the call made just shy of the wall. Update as well, we had some chaos over in Plover. There's a long delay between Spash and Hortonville. Sounded like Hortonville may have had too many players suited in the dugout. As there's strike one on Troy. She'll take ball one in the dirt. The 1-1 on Troy. There's a line drive into left center, a base hit for Troy. She'll take a big turn, and now she's on her way to second. After a bobble, she'll get there with a 2-out double. So a homer and a double for Troy. And it's 2 down for Briley Kaiser. Kaiser reached on an error back in the first. Tried to drop down a bunt for a hit, and it was thrown away. Now she bunts, pops it up, and Hobby's going to get there to end the inning. The 2-out double from Troy gets stranded, and 2.5 are in the books. Your score remains 3-1 Mosinee in the sectional semifinal on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Medford here in the bottom of the third. It'll be Arndt, Harabi, and Leonard. And if anyone reaches Laney Harabi, will get a chance. But she's given up a run on a couple of hits in 2 innings. She struck out 2, walked 2. Again, Mike Wellen here with Ryan Rasmussen. Just past first base at a picnic table. Glad to be here. Bringing you this ball game. So here's Arndt, who popped up to second base her first time. Yes, that's ball one. Two and nothing. Again, one of the 2 walks came around to score in that first. That was Brommer. As that's low as well. It's 3-0. Raiders way too good of a team if you're Mosinee to offering walks to. Hitting .418 coming into the game as a squad. their top 8 hitters all hitting at least 370. Arndt takes all the way and takes a strike. That's this season. There's a liner, foul past third. Count goes full. So Coach Burns has had a very consistent lineup. He knows a couple of times Krishnevsky's gotten at bats. And Arndt's going to draw a leadoff walk. So a leadoff free pass will bring up Riley Harabi, 75. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent nearest to you. That'll miss as well. It's 1-0. And that'll draw a circle visit from Coach Britsky. During the second inning, I saw Tim and Stoffel going to get loose, and now they're going to again send Allie Tim to the bullpen. The freshman left-hander, who has started 8 games. She's 6-2 with a 2.18 ERA. But again, she came into the game in Mosinee and really struggled. But she's got nasty stuff. She was really impressive against DC Everest over at Athletic Park about a month ago. Meeting adjourned. Here's Harabi, 1-0 the count. 2-0. Aren't 17 of 19 in stolen bases. There's a line drive, past a diving Jerschley into center. And a base hit for Riley Harabi. So 2 on, nobody out, tying run aboard for Zalia Leonards. And they're going to let Riley run. They won't go to the courtesy runner. Leonard doubled home a run back in the first. She's got 4 home runs. Team high, 48 runs batted in. As that's outside, ball 1. Bussey's fallen behind the first 3 hitters of this inning. A walk and a hit has the tying run aboard. That's in there, 1-1. Aren't the runner at second? Very good speed. Harabi with good speed over at first. Chopper into left field, a base hit. They're going to hold the runners. They'll be loaded with nobody out. Couple of paper cut singles for Medford here in the third. Tying run in scoring position. Go ahead run over on first now in the form of Reed. As here's Lainey Harabi. She walked back in the first, driven in 19 runs, hitting .455, 35 hits this year for Lainey. She's had a lot of clutch swings this season for the Raiders. And she'll swing, fly ball into right. The call and the catch by Sawicki. Turners will tag from second and third. The throw goes all the way through. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Out number 1, Arndt comes in to score. Riley Harabi heads over to third. They'll be at the corners with 1 out for Ava Hartle. Hartle struck out back in the first. Tying run at third here in the third. Kaiser behind the plate doing the first and third call. Yeah, I think we'll see Reed running sooner rather than later. Actually, no, that's Gracie Strama who's over at first base. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 on Hartle. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Third go-ahead run at first Doesn't get the chase on the riser, 1 and 2. Strama over at first, the courtesy runner for the catcher. That one did not get the chase as well. 2 and, or I should say the count goes full, 3 and 2. And I think Strama will be on the run here. The 3-2. Ball 4, and they're loaded. Second walk of the inning. 4th of the game for Bussey, and Coach Britsky's going to call time, and it looks like he is. And it's going to be pace loaded. Stoffel has thrown just 13 innings this year. This will be her 5th appearance out of the pen. She is 3-0 with a .269 earned run average, 19 strikeouts in 13 innings. She'll come in at a big spot. She is the designated player today. And she'll face Baumgartner, who tripled back in the second. We'll keep things here. Might as well that Mosinee Family Chiropractic is providing personalized care to improve your well-being and quality of life. To schedule an appointment, call 715-693-4144. Again, 715-693-4144. So it'll be Stoffel who gets the ball. Stoffel and Tim were both getting loose. Tim has thrown 51 innings. Stoffel again just 13. But they're going to go to the right-hander to face Baumgartner. Try and get out of this inning. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second for Kayla Baumgartner, the junior. Hit her first triple of the season. Came in hitting .370. She does have a home run this season, as Olivia Schaefer will run for Hartle. Pinch runner. So they're taking their chance now with the pinch runner for Hartle. Changeup is in there. Nothing in one on Baumgartner. Fastball chopped. Foul. Nothing in two. The 0-2. In the dirt, blocked by Kaiser, 1 and 2. Tried to get the chase. No bite. One and two. Chopper in. It's going to be bobbled at short, and everybody's going to be safe, and this game is tied. An infield hit for Baumgartner and an RBI on a Tori Nix popped up to short her first time up. Again, it was second time through the order. Last time in Mosinee, they got to the Indian pitching staff as it's ball 1 on Nix. Two runs in on 3 hits. Swing and a miss. Stoffel goes to the rise ball. Ball and a strike. Popped foul and out of play. 1 and 2. Update as well. Bottom 4 in Baldwin. Baldwin Woodville remains 4-0 up on West Salem. Popped it up on the infield. Infield fly in effect. Calling the catch. Made by Stoffel. That's out number 2 for Steinman. Steinman, who's had some clutch hits this year too. She dropped on a bunt that was a little bit too firm, and it'll be ball 1. Bases loaded. Go ahead run over at third for the Raiders here in the third. Bussey so far 2 1/3. We'll probably see her again, you got to think. There's a swing and a miss. It's 1-1. That one up, 2-1. And Stoffel, about 6'1", gets a lot of extension when she strides off of the pitching rubber. But that's missing, and it's 3-1. She has walked 5 in 13 1/3 innings this season. Huge pitch here. There's been 4 walks in the game that Bussey allowed. And Steinman gets the go-ahead RBI on a free pass. Bases remain loaded. Back to the top of the order with Browner. Browner 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored back in the first. She'll take strike 1. 9th hitter of the inning. Pop ball, and it's 0-2, but new life for Addison Brommer. Lineman. As that'll miss. It's 1-2. Brommer looking to find a gap here again. If she can turn on one, if they go to the inside inner half down the right field line, that could be 4 runs. Their outfield is shifted way over. Popped it up. Who wants it? Henrik calls for it, catches, and ends the inning. But 3 runs score on 3 hits, and the bases were left loaded. After 3 complete, Medford now leads it 4-3 on Zaleski Sports.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil. Let Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local. Officials help you find it.
As we go to the 4th, it'll be Stoffel Verhassel from Peyton Jersey and the 2-run homer from Troy. 1 hit since then. That was the Troy double back in the 3rd. Stoffel struck out back in the 1st. She's 0 for 1 today. Now the Mosinee pitcher. She'll take a riser high for ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 2 left for Mosinee through 3. 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, and 6 left for the Raiders. Ball and a strike on Stoffel. Swing and a miss. There's that riser once again, and Stoffel not happy with herself. She chased one that was rising at her shoulders. 1-2. And Harabi, 3 runs earned. Swing and a miss. Stoffel down on strikes for the 2nd time, and that's the 7th strikeout for Riley Harabi. Here's Emily Verhassel. She struck out back in the 1st inning. Update as well in Division 1-1 on Emily Verhassel. Again, that game had a long delay due to a lineup issue. That one up, 2-1. Third base side, does Simon have a play? She overruns it and it drops. Be 2-2 on Emily Verhassel, selling a renting or commercial. Let All Roads Real Estate lead you home. So far, I'm glad my car in the shade. That one. Strikeout number 8 for Riley Hroby. So 2 down for Simonis. Nothing. Marathon in the 5th against Hurley. Simonis, she was called out on strikes in the 2nd. Division. Baseball action. In the 4th, looks like they've taken down Crandon. Oakland Memorial up on DC Evers 5-3 in the 3rd. 3-1. And there's ball 4. Hroby's first walk of the day, which comes with 2 outs in the 4th to bring up Ava Bussey. Bussey was called out on strikes back in the 2nd. The first one on Bussey is lined into center, a base hit. Bussey. That'll be Emma Peterson, who's going to run for Simonis. So we'll get a pinch runner at 2nd. We still need to get somebody. It'll be Evie Jamrose. Leonard talking with Hroby. She'll face here in the 4th. This is the matchup that games are made out of, and popped up to first base in the 2nd. You got Peterson and Jamrose running. Getting pinch runners. It's 1-1 on Jersley. 1. Mosinee, ball 4. Big 2. She struck out her last time. She's sophomore. She's already got 8 home runs. So Jersley will step in. And apologies for some technical. Bases loaded for Mosinee here in the 4th. That one up, 1-1. Swing and a miss, chase the riser. It's 1-2. Fouled back, which 2. Popped it up, back, foul, out of play. Ball and 2 strike. And the catch is made by Arndt, and the inning is over. Mosinee had a chance. They get a hit, a couple of walks.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Take your education out of the classroom and give North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes.
We had the bottom. And Michael in here with Ryan. Turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done, and leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you've got work to do. Gore. She'll take ball 1. The 1-0, 2-0. Savo came in, gave up a hit and a walk got a couple of outs. The 2-0 on Finley Arndt is in there for a called strike, 2-1. Arndt came in at 402 on the season. 3-1 the counts. The Raiders center fielder. Ball 4, and she'll draw a walk for the second consecutive inning. And a leadoff base runner, and here comes Coach Britsky. So Allison Tim stays at 1. We'll keep things here. 15 earned run average, 37 strikeouts and 14 walks. They're sophomores, with Ava Bussey graduated. And winner of this game over West Salem. So Tim will get a left-on-left matchup right away with Riley Harabi. Year. Third pitcher of the day used for Mosinee. Now it's Tim. Ground ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and it's off the glove of Simonis and back to the fence. Harabi will take. I think the throw, if Simonis can corral it, they probably have 2 there, but throw just offline, and now Harabi to second, as she will head to the bench. Looks like Reed will run. Update as well, winner of this game will take on Baldwin Woodville in the sectional final. Blackhawks 4-0 winners over West Salem. On a Kenzie Mittling 2-hit shutout. Strike 1 on Leonard. Leonard 2 for 2, a double and a single. She's driven in a run. That misses high, and it's 1-1. The Raider catcher. So again, official winner of this game takes on the undefeated Baldwin Woodville Blackhawks on Thursday for the chance at state. 2-1 on Leonard. Baldwin Woodville 4-0 winners over West Salem. The undefeated Middle Border champions. That one chopped. Foul. Full. And that misses. Ball 4. She'll draw the walk. Leonard, a catcher. And that'll be Strama yet again. Here's Laney Harabi. Harabi's walked and drove in a run with a sacrifice fly. So she does not have an official at bat today. Might as well that from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call. Find them online, newtonelec.com. Nothing in 1 the count on Laney Harabi. She was one of the trio players we interviewed after they clinched the conference title a couple of weeks ago. She drops a bunt down, and it's foul. It's 0-2. Dershly will go and talk with Tim as Coach Britsky wanted an explanation. He thought that hit her in fair territory. It did not. It's a foul ball. It was close. So very close play on that one. It's 0-2. With 1 out. Chopper. That one will roll foul. That was the only chance Mosinee had there, was just to hope it goes foul. Remains 0-2. Again, Robbie hitting .455, 19 driven in. Got a double and a triple among her 35 hits this season. Tim looking to get the out here. Got Reed running at second. Strama at first. Couple of courtesy runners. Out number 2, runners go to second and third for Ava Hartle. Hartle has walked and struck out in the game. So Tim spikes that one in there, and it's 1-0. That one driven to right. Sawitsky got a bad jump. It's overhead. That's going to one-hop the fence. That'll bring in 2 runs. Hartle will stop at second with a 2-run double. It's a 6-3 lead now. Two runs on 1 hit. Couple of walks that came around to score, and a runner left. After 4, it's now 6-3 Medford on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our real rewards dollars and interest. Join your friends at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Big 2-run double from Ava Hartle. Adding on to this lead, you might as well to get your car looked at over at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location, SherrillTire.com. Also, just like these players are bringing their best to the ballpark, Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home, from roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit RidgetopExteriors.com. Score big, trusted, local, and affordable service. It's the first pitch. Got 14 home runs this year. Mike Wendland here with Ryan Rasmussen, doing all of the hard work on the production side of things. That one, check swing, pop up to second. Lainey Robbie is there, 1 down. Up Megan Troy, who is 2 for 2, a home run and a double. Hit a 2-run shot back in the first. She doubled her last time. That one will miss. Ball. That one up and away. 2-0. 8 outs to work with for Mosinee right now, down by 3. Medford looking to go 3-0 against the Indians this year. All of them in thrilling fashion. There's a strike, 2-1. All of them in come from behind fashion. It was 3-1 in the 7th when they were here earlier in Mosinee. It was 1-0. That one popped up. Foul ground. Is there a play? Hartle is there, and she overran it, and it drops just in front of the Mosinee dugout. 2-2. Taylor Jersey had a solo homer, and then 5 unanswered. 5 unanswered, or 6 unanswered here in this sectional semifinal. Popped back and out of play. Look out. That one just missed the car. Count remains 2-2 on Troy. And Troy's had herself a nice day. Up to 46 RBI. Up to short. Baumgartner is there. 2 outs. 2 down for Briley Kaiser. Honors again and takes a strike. She squares again and gets it down. That's a fair ball. Tim. Season. The throw in plenty of time, the tag, and she is out. Caught stealing. Your score is 6-3 Medford on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to as very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient. Is gratifying for me personally.
Medford here in the 5th. Nix, Steinman, and Brommer against Alice and Tim. A run in the first on the RBI double from Leonards. Mosinee had 3 in the first, RBIs from Jerschley and the 2-run homer from Troy. Then 3 in the third, RBIs from Leaney, Harabi, Baumgartner, and Steinman. And then Hardo with the 2-run double in the 4th to get us to our score here. Nix 0 for 2, popped up twice. Be the 3rd pitcher she has seen today as she takes ball 1. Mosinee got off to a dream start. 3 runs in the first 4 batters, including the 2-run homer from Troy, but Harabi has settled down as there's a strike. Giving up. There's a drive in the left. Going back, that's going to be off the fence. Extra bases for Nix, and it's a leadoff double. 8th of the season for the sophomore. And we may see Rylan Krishnevsky going to come in and run as the flex. So they're going to bring Bussey back into the game. And they're so is Rylan Krishnevsky going to be in the game to run? So Krasnevsky will run as the flex player. And Bussey in the game to pitch with the number 9 hitter, Steinman, who drew a base-loaded walker last time, coming to the plate. Give you guys some updates around the area. It did go final, Auburndale. 9-1 winners over the Pacelli Cardinals in Division 4. Baseball action in the 5th, 13-4, Pacelli up on Amherst. That one bunted. Foul. Stratford picks up an easy win over Crandon, 16-0. That one in 5. Baseball action, the top-seeded Tigers. 8-3 in the 4th. Oakland Memorial up on DC Everest over in Schofield. That one low, 1-1. 1-1 on Steinman. She gets it down. Only played a first, a low throw, and it's dropped by, it's a bad throw, and Jersey just keep. Marathon moving on. They'll take on Auburndale. Sectional final. Smash up on Hortonville 7-2 in the 5th. Coming up later on, Superior and Eau Claire North baseball action. So they're at the corners for the top of the order, and Brahmer, who is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Mosie's got to bring their infield in. She'll take one high. Ball 1. Actually, that one went final earlier. Eau Claire North 5-0 winners over Superior in baseball action. Bunted, foul off the backstop. Medford looking to bust it open here in the 5th. That one popped up. Kaiser there, the catch. For out number 1. So 1 down for Arndt, who has walked twice. She's 0 for 1. She popped up back in the 1st, and since then, a couple of walks and a run scored. That's been the thing for Mosinee issue, has been the walks. Three of them have come around to score. That one missing, ball 1. Infield still in for Mosinee, trying to cut off this runner, Kreshnevsky. That one up as well, 2-0. You got Riley Harabi in the on-deck circle. She would love to put an exclamation point on her final game on her home field. Popped it up. Foul ground, Kaiser with a look, and she dropped it. She lost it the last second, had to go to a basket catch, Willie May style, and dropped it. If she reaches, that's going to be an E2. That one missing. 3-1 on Arndt. Popped it up into shallow center. Troy, the call on the catch. Runner tags. Throw coming all the way, and it gets by, and everybody's going to be safe. Steinman turns. She'll stop at second as she advances on the throw. A sac fly and an RBI. Run charge to Tim. Robbie 1 for 3, couple of runs, or 1 run scored. Popped up into the left. Troy is there. And the inning is over. Medford gets a run. On 1 hit, there was 1 error.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff, because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation.
Fair deal on your copier contracts. Do you even know how much you're spending? And customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a key, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
We go to the 6th. There's a 4-run lead for Medford. In all 3 games, they've had to come from behind against Mosinee. And all 3 times they have risen to the challenge. Walk-off winners here in the first game they played 4-3. They fell down 1-0 early, got 5 unanswered, had a 5-run inning in Mosinee to clinch the conference title. They were down 3-0 after the first half of the first inning here. The throw, and it's dropped. A bad throw from Harabi, and Tim will reach on the error. Third Medford error of the game. And here's for Hasselt. And it's Hannah Bars, courtesy runner for the pitcher. Or no, courtesy runner, she was in for the designated player, so she'll pinch run now. A pinch runner in Hannah Bars. And earlier today, Eau Claire North winners in baseball over Superior. Auburndale took out the Pacelli 5. Division 4. That one bunted right back to the circle, and again the throw. This time it's true. Verhassel drops down the sacrifice. Mosinee giving up an out. Medford will gladly take it out. Simonis 0 for 1. Rising with 3 runs earned. On 6 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. That's bunted and popped back. It's 1-1. Moser is trying to chip into his deficit here. Time running out. 5 outs left. Takes high. 2-1. She pulls back again. 3-1. Corners creeping in. 3 balls and a strike on Simonis. Bars the runner at second. And she bunts it foul. The count goes full. Robbie with 8 strikeouts on the day. Walked 1. Given up 6 hits and 3 runs. It's been 3 errors. And Simonis draws the walk. So first and second one out for Ava Bussey. She singled back in the 4th. And the question is, does she look to drop one down and give Jerschley a chance? So we'll get a pinch runner, and Simonis' day will be done. As Emma Peterson will run. So I think now Troy will come in and play first. So Peterson and Bars the runners. A couple of freshmen with 1 out. An error and a walk. As Robbie will face Ava Bussey. Bussey struck out in the 2nd, singled back in the 4th. She gets it down. Back to the circle. The throw is wide again, and that'll bring it. Sacrifice and an E1, and they're at the corners, and don't look now. Here's the tying run in Taylon Jerschley. Jerschley 1 for 2, a triple and a walk. The future Northwestern Wildcat has 11 home runs this season. Jerschley came in hitting .511 this year. 11 home runs, 44 driven in. As Olivia Schrader. Jerschley, who has got the clearance to come back, played short every game. And she has been phenomenal her 4 years here at Mosinee. And now she's got one of the biggest at-bats of her life. Ball 1. She did hit a homer at State a couple years ago and inside the Parker. 2 errors in the inning on bunts. And as a team, Mosinee with 46 home runs this season. Swing and a miss again, swinging for the fences, and it's 1-2. Robbie with the best riser she's thrown today. She fouls it back and just stays alive. You got Jersley at 5'11". You got Peyton Jersley at 6'33" on deck. This is Mosinee's shot right here. You got your top of your order up as the tying runs. Popped her up, foul territory, slicing to the batting cages. And out of play. It's been high drama. Schrader. There's a drive into left, slicing, foul territory. And that was a little close for comfort if you're Riley Harabi. Jershey didn't even get a all barrel on that. That didn't sound off the bat that great. She's homered twice off Harabi this year. Doesn't get the chase. What a battle here. Player of the year. Fouled back. Harabi, player of the year in the Great Northern. Jersley, one of the top players in the States. The 2-2. They're at the corners for Peyton Jersley. Jersley 1 for 3. She singled home a run back in the first, struck out in the third, flew out to center back in the fourth. Tying run aboard. Go ahead run at the plate. Outside. Jersley had her 63rd hit of the season back in the first inning. She's got 9 homers. Jersley sliced one down the right field line back in the first inning after Taylon Jersley had hit the leadoff triple. Strike one. Good spot on that inside corner. Here in the 6th. Fouled back 2-2 on Jersley. Harabi did get her swinging back in the second. And a riser on the outer half. Henrik on deck, who's 0 for 3, but got 14 home runs on the year. Taylor Jersley hasn't tried to run a Leonard. She's 20 for 23 in stolen bases. There she goes and is fouled back. Still just 1 out. Tying a run aboard with very good speed in Taylon Jersley. Fouled back, just got a piece. And that riser is nasty from Harabi. Just 1 hit in the inning. That was the Jersley single. A walk, a couple of errors. Popped back and out of play. And I think we're out of balls. There's been a lot of foul balls in this game into the trees. Two on Peyton Jersley. Swing and a miss. And Taylor Jersley's going to steal second. But they'll take the outs. 9th strikeout for Harabi. And now it's Addie Henrik. Henrik's 0 for 3 today. Came in at .483 with 14 homers and 50 driven in. She homered twice against Harabi this year. The game here. Strike one. She struck out in the first, flew out to deep left back in the third, and then a check swing pop up to second back in the fifth. The 0-1 is high, 1-1. Tying run at second now in Jersley. Base hit. Base hit to the outfield will tie this game. Swing and a miss. Henrik was trying to hit the school. Fouled back. Henrik stays alive. If she can reach, you got Troy. The 1-2. Ground ball. Paid by Harabi, and the throw is high, but Hartle lands on the bag, and the inning is over. Mosinee gets 2 on 1 hit, a couple of errors, and 2 left. The lead is down to 2, 7-5 after 5.5. Medford on top on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Four, 5, and 6 for Medford. Leonard to lead things off against Ava Bussey. Strike one. Zalia's reached base 3 times. A couple of hits and a walk. She's driven in a run. Fouled back, and it's 0-2. 4, 5, and 6 here into the 7th. 4, 5, and 6 for Mosinee. Robbie doing a great job to get through Jersley and Henrik with a tying run on. Swing and a miss. Leonard strikes out. Bussey. It's her 3rd strikeout. So 1 down for Laney Harabi. 0 for 1, a walk, a sac fly, and a ground out. Driven in a run. And she takes ball 1. Again, when we get to the 7th, it'll be Troy, Kaiser, and Tim. Popped it up, first base. Stoffel in the game. Makes the catch. Actually, it'll be Stoffel who will hit, I should say, in the 7th. So it'll be Troy, Kaiser, and Stoffel in the 7th. Here's Ava Hartle. 1 for 2. 2-run double back in the 4th. That's the difference right now. 2 out, 2-run double. She takes ball 1. Two and nothing. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Again, winner of this game will head to Altoona to take on Baldwin Woodville. Undefeated Blackhawks took down West Salem 4-0 earlier this evening. Strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. Big hop for Jerschley. Steps, inning over. 1, 2, 3, go the Raiders. Mosinee's going to get their last chance here. So we go to the 7th. It'll be Troy, Kaiser, and Stoffel. 4, 5, 6. They need 2. Otherwise, it'll be Medford taking on the Blackhawks of Baldwin Woodville. You're watching Sectional Semifinal Softball on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Last chance for Mosinee. So go to the 7th. They need 2. They will have Troy, Kaiser, and Stoffel. Troy hit a 2-run homer back in the 1st. She doubled back in the 3rd, and she popped up to short back in the 5th. Riley Harabi trying to pitch her team to the sectional final. 1 game away from the Goodman Diamond in Madison. She's got 9 strikeouts. Gets a pop-up into center. Coming in is Arntz. 1 down. 1 down for Kaiser. Kaiser has bunted 3 times, one of which was a hit. The first one on Kaiser. She squares, gets it down. Hartle is there. The throw is thrown away down the line. She trips and goes down. Throw back to first. She gets back in. E5. And here's Payson Stoffel, the freshman, represents the tying run. Stoffel's got 3 long balls this year. I think she had 2 of them in the regional final against Anago. Tying run is aboard. 4th error of the game for Medford. Strike one on the outside corner. You got Verhasselt on deck as time is called. Coach Brisky is going to go and talk with his freshman. Nothing in one. Stoffel bunts, pops it up. That's going to drop. That's a fair ball and a hit. And now the tying run is on. And now Verhasselt, who is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice and a couple of strikeouts, represents the go-ahead run. Verhasselt came in hitting .383 with 16 driven in, 9 doubles. She squares, takes ball one. They're going to put, they're willing to put the pressure on and make Medford make a throw. You got Schrader on deck. She gets it down. Foul. That one just had enough spin on it to kick foul toward third. It is never boring when these two teams play. She squares, gets it down. Only play at first, and it is made by Steinman. That's out number 2, and it's going to be down to junior Olivia Schrader. Schrader gets her first at bat of the day. She's hitting .212 this year. Tying run is at second in Stoffel with solid speed. Hasn't hit yet. Schrader came in to run for Simonis last time, so she'll get her first at bat. On the season, she's 7 for 33. A double and 6 runs driven in. Harabi with 9 strikeouts. Trying to end it here. Hit to the outfield. Stoffel's going to be going full tilt around third. Swing and a miss. And we'll line things up on our wireless with the potential final out. That is fouled back. Mosinee down to their final strike. Harabi trying to finish off Schrader and send Medford to the sectional final in one game from Goodman. 0-2 on Schrader, her first at bat of the day. One game from Goodman. Medford with the win after Harabi's 10th strikeout of the day. Your final score, Medford takes all 3 this season against Mosinee, 7-5 this one. And it will be Medford and Baldwin Woodville in the sectional final on Thursday from Altoona. Winner to Madison. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel post-game show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply merrillsteel.com.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on with both metal core and flux-located weld fab team. We have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. Activity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner.
Back here at their Merrill Steel postgame show, Coach, these two teams always make it a show.
Make it interesting.
A foul home run, some clutch hits, and in the end, for the 3rd time this year, it's your team that leaves with the higher score.
Yeah, wow. We're a little shaky on defense. We struggled a little bit with some things, but after that first inning being down 3, the girls never gave up, and they just kept swinging the bat and scoring, chipping away. So I'm very proud of them. They work hard. They deserve it.
And we talked before the game, and you're right. This game could be, you can make a case, should be in Madison. These are 2 of the best teams in the state. It lived up to that. But in the end, again, it's you guys. You're 1 game now from playing on that special diamond.
I know. We've been so close the last 5-6 years, and we just can't get over the hump. So hopefully we can take care of business on Thursday. So I hope.
And you have so many seniors on this team that have made an impact over 4 years. Their final game on this field. How big was it to see the emotion from them when that final pitch was thrown, to end their careers on this diamond with such an emotional win?
Yeah, it's incredible. They've worked so hard and they play together. They deserve it. They've earned it. Like I said, it was a little bit of a struggle there at times, but they've worked hard for it and they play together very well. They're a close group.
And last thing I'd ask, the battery you have, I mean, those 2 work together so well.
Oh, yeah.
Riley got past 300 strikeouts today in the 2nd inning. I guess talk about what those 2 have meant to this program and the work together they've done.
Well, they mesh. They do. I mean, Riley gives Z all kinds of credit for the job she does behind the plate with her. Those 2 work very well together. Yeah, it's a good tandem to have, and I'm going to miss them next year.
And Coach, last thing, it doesn't get any easier. You got an undefeated team coming your way, and I mean, it's going to be a good one for you guys. Yes, how are you going to turn the corner in 2 days to get the players to come down from this one, to enjoy it for a little bit, but to come down and get ready for a tough Baldwin team?
This group, I never worry about them being ready. They're loose. They're always loose. Today they were running around having a good time, dancing before the game. So I know they'll be loose. They'll be ready. You just got to keep emphasizing, play your game. Just play your game. We'll be fine.
That's you, Coach. What a performance. What a team. Good luck.
Thank you.
If we get your players over here.
Riley.
Dave Hartle, Zalia Leonard, Riley Harabi going to join us quickly as well. Our Rich Up Exteriors and Highlight House players of the game. It's such a senior-led team. And the bond you guys have is, you can see it from where I'm broadcasting from. How big was it, your final game here against your biggest rival to get the win?
It was huge. Since our freshman year, we've been wanting it, and we're all best friends. We do everything together, so.
It was really big. It was because it's one step closer, so it was really big.
I think this whole team is just always so fun, and even the people in the dugout are always just so exciting, and it just makes this whole game like so much more fun.
And Coach just talked about how loose you guys are. You guys, there's no worry about ever not being up for a game. Obviously, this game means a ton. Like you said, one game closer. You got another tough one in 2 days, but on a neutral field. I guess, how are you as players going to enjoy this one?
We're going to enjoy it tonight and then show up tomorrow for practice and then show up Thursday for the game.
Yeah, we kept saying that this game, like we said, this game first, get past this, and then we focus. So tomorrow we're going to come to practice, have fun, lock in, and just go have fun on Thursday.
And for you three, and also all the seniors, how big was it these 4 years, all the work you've put in, all the time, all of the swings, ground balls, every pitch you've thrown to get to this game? Now you're one game away from Madison. I guess, what has this time in Medford meant for you guys?
It's meant the world to me. I mean, we have such a great support system around us, our family, our friends, all of our coaching staff. Everybody just loves us and loves being here.
Right, like kind of what she said. Like it's fun being here.
Yeah, it just shows there were so many people out here that were just cheering for us, and it just makes the game so much more fun, and it just really helps us when we play too.
Well, last thing I'll ask you guys, what was the emotion like, that final pitch when it hits your glove, that it's over?
Felt really good.
Yeah, it was really exciting. I knew that even if she would put it in play, we'd be fine. So it was just a really exciting feeling to feel.
Absolutely. So we're going to do one last thing. So you see the guy in the pink shirt over there who's waving at you? I'll give you the microphone. I'll count you in 3, 2, 1. I'm Ava Hartle, Leonard, right, and we're in the house, okay? Okay, go. 3, 2, 1.
Ava Hartle.
I'm Zalia Leonard.
I'm Riley Harabi.
And we're in the house.
Great job. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For the third time this year, Medford picks up the win. They are one game from Goodman. One game against an undefeated Baldwin Woodville team. That game will be in Altoona. If they win, they go to Madison and the state tournament here in Division II. 7-5 your final. What a thrilling performance. What a game. All 3 games with these two teams have been phenomenal and lived up to every bit of hype that we've seen. That being said, we'll wrap things up here with your Merrill Steel postgame show. For Ryan Rasmussen down at the picnic table, this is Mike Wendland saying so long, everyone. Stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time. You got baseball coming up, plenty of softball coming your way on Thursday as well, all right here on Zaleski Sports. Until then, stay warm, stay safe. Good night, everybody.